You ready? Oh, that's absolutely not how you juggle. Okay, I've watched this. Let's meal prep. I'm a busy lady. Even though I'm a cookbook author and a dietitian, I would be lying if I said that I cooked every meal from scratch. I don't. And you will find tons of Pinterest inspiration for meal prep meals where you make one meal and you like divvy it up into different little containers so you can eat it throughout the week. But I don't do that. I just don't like it. My family gets really bored of eating the same thing, so I can't just serve the exact same meal that I've prepped for lunch and dinner several days in the week. I've also just found on my own intuitive eating journey that eating chicken and broccoli and rice 5 days a week sometimes just doesn't satisfy. So how I like to meal prep is I make a few batches of what I call building blocks. So I've got my veg, I've got my carbs, I've got my protein, and then when 5 o'clock rolls around and everyone's losing their because they're hangry, I just kind of figure out how to assemble it into a simple meal. I've got 2 young kids, so we don't do a lot of fancy things anymore because my kids like to have things pretty simple, plain, and let's be real, not touching.
No touchy.
So I end up having to add like sauces or certain spices afterwards for my husband and myself anyway. It's not gourmet, but it's nourishment, and it takes the stress away from cooking and eating for me and my family. And that is really important for me at this stage of life. So let me show you how I do it. All right, first things first, let's start with the veg. We eat a lot of vegetables in my house in various forms: roasted, steamed, eaten raw as a salad. And my kids also really love vegetables. I know I'm super blessed with that. But I like to have those things on hand for quick, easy snacks or for meal building blocks. So let's get chopping. So my son E only likes the red bell peppers because he says they're Iron Man bell peppers, which is a great little tip if your kids have a specific character that they are obsessed with, like the Hulk. We call it like Hulk broccoli and things like that. It's a really great way to get them involved. But I found these cool striped bell peppers, and I'm gonna call them rainbow bell peppers, and I think he's gonna be into that. It seems like a lot of chopping and a lot of work, but it takes me about like 30 minutes on a weekend during nap time, and it saves me endless amount of work throughout the week. Feels appropriate. Now let's work on a good solid base carb that my family can enjoy easily throughout the week. Usually that's rice because my kids are obsessed with rice, and also tons of fruit. We go through an excessive amount of fruit in my house. So let's get to it. So obviously you can cook your rice with just plain water, and often we do, but I love to use a broth, especially like a bone broth, because it does add some extra protein and a lot more flavor. Let's wash some fruit. By the way, to the fruit lady who says I don't feed my family enough fruit, you should see my grocery bill. It's intense. I usually like to let them just dry on a kitchen towel just for like 30 minutes or so before I package them up, just to help them last a little bit longer in the fridge. Runaways! Naughty little things. So I usually cook this on a bit of like the thicker, drier side, and then when it's time to reheat it, I can just add as much milk or extra water or whatever it is that I want to add to it in the microwave when I'm reheating. All right, it's time to work on our proteins. And I usually just do 1 or 2 simple, versatile proteins that we can throw into different things throughout the week. This week, it's going to be some hard-boiled eggs and some chicken breasts. Okay, so I normally make my hard-boiled eggs just in a pot, but it seems like everyone on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube is swearing that the Instapot makes them perfect every time. So I found this video on YouTube and I'm gonna try for the first time here, folks, so wish me luck. Well, 5 minutes. Let's hope that works. So I just threw a quick little balsamic marinade on this, just to add a little bit of extra flavor. And we also know that adding marinades that are vinegar based can actually cut back on the carcinogens caused by grilling. So it's a really great hack if you are doing a lot of barbecuing in the summer. The lady on YouTube said this was like foolproof, easy, fast. I have been waiting for a long time and I'm not sure what is going on in there, so I am getting a little bit anxious about my eggs. That is not a perfect hard-boiled egg.
That is really gross.
It's just that this guy got a little bit excited. He just got excited, jumped the gun. It's okay, we can still eat that. I'll eat that right now. So when we have those easy building blocks in place, there are so many different options for building hunger crushing combos. So here are some super simple ideas. I've got some basic Greek yogurt in the fridge that I top with some berries and serve with my hard-boiled eggs. Over here, we've got our oatmeal I topped with some nut butter and our berries that we washed. I made a quick little sandwich. We got bread, we've got all of our roasted vegetables, our sliced veggies and lettuce, plus our chicken breast as well. And I threw some store-bought hummus on there for good measure. Over here, we've got some of our cooked rice with lots of veggies as a little stir fry. I topped it off with our chicken breast and some nuts that I had in the pantry, and whatever sauce that you have on hand that you and your family likes. Over here, I've got some easy ramen noodles I just threw in some hot water. Added a store-bought ramen broth, threw my egg on top, and any of my vegetables in there as well. And then a quick little salad with our chopped lettuce. I've got our chicken on here. I've got lots of the vegetables that are chopped up and roasted. I topped it off with some dressing, some cheese from the fridge, and some pistachios from the pantry. So the possibilities are really endless with a meal prep like this. You choose a couple veg, you choose a couple carbs, you choose a couple sources of protein, and you can mix and match with whatever easy staples that you already have in your pantry or fridge that are pre-made and ready to go. This saves me so much time, and it also saves me so much money because I'm not scrambling at 5 p.m. trying to get dinner on the table and end up inevitably just ordering something in. So everyone, I hope that was helpful for you. If you like this video, please be sure to give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment below on what kind of videos like this you'd like to see me do next. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time on Abby's Kitchen. Bye.